Former Daily Show Jon Stewart returned to his old set last night to deliver a blunt message to Congress. Stewart is trying to draw attention to expired health care benefits for first responders of the 9/11 attacks. Vladimir Duthiers of our digital network, CBSN, is here with what Stewart said to the show's new host, Trevor Noah. Vlad, good morning.
Good morning. Jon Stewart walked away from his role at The Daily Show only 4 months ago, but his return last night as a guest shows the late-night talk veteran's words still carry weight.
It's Jon Stewart, everybody! A bearded, casually dressed Jon Stewart returned home last night, not to check up on the new tenants occupying the house, but to advocate for a cause close to his heart.
So back in 2010, after far more lobbying than should have ever been necessary, Congress passed what was called the Zadroga Act, funded health care for 9/11 first responders who'd gotten sick working at Ground Zero.
But the health care provision of that bill expired months ago.
It expired in September. It's soon going to be out of money. These first responders, many sick with cancers and pulmonary disease, have had to travel at their own expense to Washington, D.C. hundreds of times to plead for our government to do the right thing.
At the center of Stewart's crusade, the September 11th first responders, who the 53-year-old comedian says have been forgotten by the politics of Washington.
So right now there's 67 senators sponsoring the bill, 260 representatives, which even by stupid Senate and House math is more than enough to do this.
For years, Stewart has been a voice for those impacted by the 2001 terror attacks, providing first responders and their families a set of shoulders to stand on.
All 9/11 first responders.
In 2010, Stewart took up their cause, dedicating an entire show to the issue. But 5 years later, things are visibly different.
Just out of curiosity, where is everybody?
It's you and I. 5.5 years ago, we did a show. 75% of the panel's no longer here. 2 of the people have illnesses, and John Devlin, who sat at the last chair, an operating engineer, passed away since our show. So I think we brought the statistics to show that when we did the show 5.5 years ago,
right,
4 men sat here. It's you and I.
First responder Kenny Spreck told Stewart that Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell gave him his word during a meeting last week that Congress would fully fund those health care benefits. They say the plan is to attach it to a bill that is set for a vote this week. A spokesman for his office told CBS this morning, quote, "Everyone, Republican and Democrat, House and Senate, is working very hard to get this done, and it will get done," Charlie.
I hope so. It's very hard to understand why this is even an issue. That was a very powerful visual to make the point Jon Stewart was making today.
Good for Jon Stewart for championing their cause.
You can't imagine why this is a partisan issue.
Right.